Hello everybody, this is Not a Crypto Expert chiming in with another video, and in this video I would like to discuss a device which is made by a company called Pundi or Pundi X. And Pundi is a company that basically wants to be able to create a world where you can buy anything in cryptocurrency as easy as you would, make a normal transaction with either fiat or a credit card. They've got some really interesting videos on YouTube as far as the point of sale systems that they've developed, buying things from coffee to food to cryptocurrency, all from the same point of sale terminal. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about their device called the XPhone, and it's not the first, but it's one of the first that I've actually seen a working demo of on YouTube, at least. The device is actually running completely on the blockchain. Now it has an Android side, so if you need your traditional Android apps, it's actually running Android 9.0. You still have that functionality in the device. However, everything else, as far as once you switch from the Android side to the blockchain side, it's run completely on the blockchain, from phone calls, text messages, sharing of data. So I want to play the video. This is going to be somewhat of a long video because I want to play the entire video and just kind of give my comments on what I see. And I actually got there's another video that is online. This one is actually from the developer's YouTube page, but the other one is from a user. I'm gonna call him a big YouTube user, or maybe a crypto personality, Nye. He actually goes through the process of having the device set up with the folks from Pundi, but I might link that video as well, but it's essentially what I'm about to show you. So with no further delays, this is the XPhone. And I'm going to mute that so that there's no point in you hearing what he's saying. Now the device itself, some of what's on the video is I picked up. Well, the video is missing a few things that I picked up on the other video when they set up the device for Nye. The first thing that the device did when they turned it on was it looked for a Wi-Fi connection, so that way it could establish a connection to the outside world. After that, it searched for nodes that were available that it could connect to in order to set up the device, because each device on the FunctionX blockchain becomes a node. So that's a phone, that's a point of sale, that's an actual node. So as you'll see, they're going to go ahead and go through the setup process. And as you see the text on the screen, that's basically just kind of reiterating what I said. One of the good things that I like is there is no centralization, so that means no carrier. Now, I don't really know how the wireless carriers in the United States or really across the world will take that, but change is coming. Okay, so we're at the point now where they've found the device has found the 3X nodes, and there's a trust rating on each one. So that was actually one of my concerns was, if I were to do this, how would I kind of put myself at ease about the devices that I'm connecting to? So they've got a trust factor for the different nodes. Next is the recovery seed, and this is just like setting up a cryptocurrency wallet. If you've never set up a cryptocurrency wallet, one of the first things that you'll do will be to establish a key or a seed, and that allows you to get back into a device or into an account if it's ever stolen or lost or whatever. That's really your only way to get back into your account, is with the recovery seed. In the video with Nye, they actually took a picture of it, which was fine because they were going through the demo, but generally you don't want to take a picture of your recovery seed. After you get the words or the seed, it'll have you verify that you have the correct information. That way it would allow you back into or it will take you on to the next step of the setting up of the device. Now, after you've gone through the recovery seed, this is when you actually create the name. So instead of having a phone number, you would have a unique name, which was really cool to me. It's really, I'm not going to say it's outside of the box, but it takes me back to my days when America Online screen names were like a big deal and everybody was trying to have the most unique one. So I would personally, my node name would be Dominic, because I think that's, well, I mean, I know it's unique to me. However, Dominic is a pretty common name. However, if I had access to something like this and I were an early adopter, I would certainly secure my name, because no one else can use the name, and at that point it's mine on this particular blockchain. So now they've created the they've registered the device, they called it Rise, and they're actually going to show you the actual blockchain and what appeared whenever they set this device up, as far as what showed up on the nodes for this device. So I'm going to pause it right here. Let me see if I can get his hand out of the way. Okay, there's the username, there's the node that it was attached to, there is the transaction and the type. It's a transfer of an account. So this is one of the nodes that the device is connecting to. And this is really kind of something that's really, depending on your level of expertise or knowledge, this might be something that's really not necessary for you to know. But the fact that this was an instantaneous transaction and you see it on the blockchain is very, very cool. I mean, the nerd in me is certainly excited about this part. Okay, now we're going back to the device itself. So let's see what we're going to do next. So you see the name at the top, this FXTP, that's for file sharing. You're able to share files on the device, well, from the device to basically the world. If you were to know my FXTP username, or if I had anything shareable, you would be able to access that information by just typing in a specific command with my username. And anything that I had that was shareable is available on the decentralized network. Okay, they're saying, you know, you don't have a phone number for the XPhone, you have basically a username. So instead of sending someone a text message with a 10-digit phone number, you would just do message and then the other person's name. Same thing for calls. You would call dot, in this particular instance it's Rise. And same thing for the mail, or sending email, mail.rise. And they're saying that they're adding new features, so that's certainly a good thing. They're really pushing the FXTP protocol, which I kind of briefly touched on, and it's basically the ability to, it's a decentralized file sharing network that gives you a unique username that's attached to your device, which is your node. So let me see if I can speed it up just a little bit to save some time. Yeah, that was pretty much it as far as this video. In the other video, Nye actually sent they sent a text message from the device that they set up to a device that they already had existing. It took a little bit of time, but you know, there was only three, well, when I say a little bit of time, I'm talking about 60 seconds. Considering that there were only 3 nodes running and they were in a test environment, I was really excited. Like I said, I'm pretty sure that I will put the link to the other video that I saw where they set up an XPhone and did the text message test, and they also kind of showed you how you can switch back and forth between Android and the blockchain side. But folks, this is, I'm a fan of Pundi. I checked out some of the other things that they're doing, and I am going to say that they are now my second favorite cryptocurrency company behind Binance. This is a real world scenario. They're developing something, not only the XPhone, but their blockchain, and they're trying to be the payment system, kind of like how WeChat is in China, where they're establishing themselves as the WeChat of, I believe that they're in Indonesia, and if they're not, I apologize, but I'm pretty sure that they are in Indonesia. But yeah, check out Pundi. I don't know what else to say. I might, well, actually, I am going to do another video on just some of their other products because I think that people need to see them. But this video has gotten pretty long, folks, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it there. So with that being said, I hope that you are having a great morning, a great afternoon, and an even better evening.